Two, one. Welcome everyone. This is Remy from BJJ Experience, an old fella, 46 years old, here to answer the question, the really important question. Can I still be competitive in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at a ripe age of 46? Even when I say it, it hurts. 46. Um, So usually I go through different reasons for whether my answer is yes or no, but this time I'm going to start with the answer and then give you reasons. And the answer is absolutely, categorically yes. I think I am the best example of this. I still compete at the highest level. I might not be competing against 18-year-old BJJ prodigies who are young, strong, and they've been training since they were 4. I started 5, 6 years ago, and I've got a lot of mileage on my body, so I have to be really wise the way I do it. But let me go through 8 reasons why being slightly older, not old, uh, doesn't mean you can't be competitive in a sport. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is quite unique in this respect. So let's start with number 1. BJJ competitions are set up in a slightly different way than any other competitions of different martial arts. Not only you compete with guys your age, you compete against people your weight and your belt, which makes the competition very fair. So when I'm 46, purple belt, I will never go against someone who's 25, my weight and purple belt. You can see the difference in sort of strength, explosiveness. People can be more dynamic, more flexible, definitely. Uh, as far as Gastang is considered, I would argue, I think I still have really good Gastang, and I roll against guys in their 40s who are absolute beasts. So that's not a problem. But there are other things that put us in a disadvantage, being older guys. So I think we have to embrace the fact that I can go to European Championships and roll against 20 guys who are my age, who are my weight, and who are purple belts. And I'll still be super proud of achieving some sort of victory or any medal or just doing really well at a competition of this sort of magnitude caliber. Okay, so number 2, and I think this is, for me, this is the hardest reason, and I sort of call it acceptance. Accept you're older. It's very hard. You have to accept the fact that you're no longer as flexible, strong, and you have to accept the fact that through the ranks there come boys who are now young men who will absolutely murder you on the mats. Learn how to tap, roll quite smart, and just accept the fact. We men, especially men, I believe, we tend to be quite delusional with regards to what we still can do. In there, I'm still 16, 17, 18-year-old, but I have 46-year-old body. It doesn't work together, does it? So in my head, I think I can last another 3, 4 rounds. In reality, I should have stopped 2 rounds before, because tomorrow I'll suffer the consequences. So you have to accept the fact you are older. There's nothing wrong with this. You just have to adjust your training to your age. That's it. Very simple. Okay. Number 3, roll smart. Rolling smart should always be more important than rolling hard. There are occasions where you need to roll hard when you prepare for competitions or when you want to prove your 17-year-old boy that you're better than him. I'm joking. Don't. It doesn't work. So Always make sure that you have a plan for your roll. You give yourself plenty of time in between rounds to rest, hydrate, and just be smart about what you do. Make the roll more technical rather than a competition who's faster, stronger, more flexible. Focus on technique rather than anything else. Number 4, look after and listen to your body. Your body is your best friend. Your body will tell you if it hurts. Your body will tell you whether you still have another 5 minutes here and there. Your body will tell you when to tap. It's in our head that we think that we know better. We don't. So if you feel strain on your knee after a hard roll, take a few days off. Or when you roll, go on the back and just work on your guard rather than trying very hard passes when you need to have very mobile and flexible and strong base with your legs. Okay. Number 5. That's quite hard as well. Leave your ego outside the door. I think it connects quite well with acceptance. But quite often, if we roll with lower belt and they're younger, we still feel like we need to win. No, you don't. You really don't. So try and be honest with yourself. Leave ego outside the door and just have fun rolling. If you're tapped, so what? We learn by being tapped. We learn by being submitted. We learn by being sort of our guard passed. So next time you roll with the same person, make sure they don't do what they did to you previously. Okay. Number 6. And this is really important for me because I have embraced this side, embraced the coaching. So rather than being on the receiving end of the training, be the giver of techniques. Try being an assistant coach. Try coaching yourself as well. When you coach, you don't have to roll that much. When you coach, you have to study the technique really, really well. So that's very beneficial for you as well. You will learn how the technique works so much better when you are teaching it rather than you are learning it. Okay? So before I teach a class on, let's say, Kimura, I will watch 20 videos on different approaches to Kimura, which means that I'll be a little expert about this technique for this particular class that I'm teaching. And I might mention a couple of really tiny elements that no one else knows. And they'll go, oh yeah, that's really smart. That actually will help my game. So embrace the coaching side and you'll absolutely love it. You'll love the fact that your students are getting better. You'll see their progression, you'll see their development, you see how better they are when they roll with each other, and you'll absolutely love it. Okay, so embrace the coaching side. Number 7, and this is something I'm not good at. It's very important to connect with people your age who train Jiu-Jitsu. I've come across a couple of Facebook groups, Instagram profiles titled BJJ After 40, and I know that these groups organize open mats for people over 40 only, which is hilarious. But I'd love to come. I'd love to go. I'd love to go so much. It's just geographically it's slightly too far for me, but I love to go. My son occasionally goes to an open mat for teens, which again makes perfect sense. Why would he roll with me to improve his jiu-jitsu if I'm not going to react the way a teen would react to his passing or his attacks? So try and connect with people your age who also train jiu-jitsu, share ideas, talk about your health, talk about your injuries. It's a part of being a BJJ practitioner, moaning about your cauliflower ears or sore neck or sore lower back or sore knee or sore foot. Okay, and finally, and obviously this is quite obvious, enjoy your jiu-jitsu. You should enjoy jiu-jitsu at any stage of your life. A couple years ago, we had master, I forgot his name, we call him Master Yoda from Brazil. He was 78 years old. He was still teaching, he was still gently rolling, drilling. When we had a seminar for 3 hours, I don't think there was a moment of the seminar when I looked at him and he wasn't smiling. This guy lives the happiest life ever. He travels the world giving seminars on jiu-jitsu. He's a coral belt and he knew Carlos Gracie Sr. personally. He's just phenomenal. Lovely human being, but it just shows that at any stage of life, you can still find some sort of niche of what you can do as a BJJ practitioner. So I would say enjoy it. There is a competitive side to jiu-jitsu, there is a coaching side, but more than anything else, jiu-jitsu should bring you joy, fun, and pleasure. Okay, so just to sum up, yes, you can absolutely be competitive in Brazilian jiu-jitsu at a ripe age of 46. Listen to all of the points that I've just mentioned. Try to change your game a little bit. There are certain sort of theories behind them, and obviously, you knowing your body, I don't have to convince you. Next time you think about rolling hard, look in the mirror and say, "Yes, I can do it." Your reflection will say, "No, you can't." Just do it as Remy told you. So roll smart, embrace coaching, try and just be smart with what you do on the mats. And most important of all, accept that you are older, not old, older. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you're in your 40s and you have maybe slightly different experiences or you agree with me, please write a comment underneath. Send me a message of support. We 40 something year olds should stick together against these up and coming, teens and early 20-year-olds, which I absolutely hate when they grab me and yeah. Never mind. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe. See you next time. Coach Remy out.